YouTube. I'm making another video. In this one, we're gonna do the conversion kit from 525 to 520. But yeah, man, it's the intro to the video. A lot of you guys saying you don't like this intro, so I think in the next couple of videos, I'm not gonna have an intro with my face in it. So we'll see how that turns out, if you guys like it or not. Put in the comments so I know. But let's get started. Wait. It is dirty. I mean, dirty. So let me clean it up real quick. Start the video off proper. I think I'm gonna put the lug nut. I'm gonna put this guy back on this guy. I realized the mistake I made. This should be on this side, so whenever you're working on a chain or you're servicing the chain, everything is on the same side. I did this and put on the other side because I thought it was going to be an easier, smoother process, but it's actually not when you're adjusting the chain. So I'm going to put that lug nut bolt back on this side, and then now when I need to service the chain, I don't have to go back and forth on both sides of the bike to do that. Washer up off the nut. We're going to go over to this side. I usually take this pin off early, so that way I don't have to worry about taking it off later. So since I'm already recording, I'm going to go ahead and take this pin off. So the socket size that goes here is a 27. It's a perfect fit. 27, baby. Let me grab my biggest breaker bar I can find. Put the bike on the ground, hold down the brake pedal, and just muscle that thing off there. All right, so now that we got this off, now I know this whole front part will come off. All I gotta do is take the chain off. I'm gonna cut the link. But in case you're wondering, the set I decided to go with is obviously Driven. I feel like Driven has great product, and I'm also going with the Gooooooold, I think it's D&D gold chain. I think the gold chains look nice on bikes, so I decided to go with the D&D gold chain. You can get this from a variety of websites. You can get it from Revzilla, Sport Bike Tracker. But let's get started, man. So I loosened all of my bolts. Everything is loose. The spacer tensioner, and then push the wheel forward, move everything forward. This is already loose. So on this part, please don't forget your safety. I know some trolls gonna be in the comments like, what is this dude doing? Yes, I am using the Dremel. It works just as good. So let's take off this chain real quick. Once you get the most important thing off, grab your Motion Pro chain breaker. This is one of the toughest parts to record with two hands, and I'm going to show you the basic setup. So you take that bottom one off, it slides up and it locks onto this part. Then remember that pin that's in there with the spring is already in there and it's pushing up against the link or the pin on the inside of the chain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold this with my right hand and I'm gonna turn this with my left hand. You're gonna turn this one. The more you turn it, at first it's gonna feel tight, but eventually it should break through and it should feel soft. If it doesn't feel soft, reset until it feels soft. All right, so as you can see, it pushed the pin through and it's out on the other side. So it was like this. Really? Oh, okay. It was like this. Right, and then it pushed the pin through. You have that hole so the pin can go through to the other side. Nothing holding it in place. I don't normally take it all the way through, mainly because I'm gonna have to measure the new chain to this length. If you knock this one off, you're gonna have to like visually try to measure this one out. Keep these two pins in so you can kind of lay them next to each other. You know how long the new chain has to be, and then now the chain is ready to come off the bike, just like that. I think I should be able to pull it out because it's in neutral. Man, I just did a chain clean too. Lay it like that, and obviously grab the new chain, do the same thing. Make sure the links are the same. Make sure they're all stretched out, they're even. All right, guys, so out with the old, in with the new. Real quick, this socket size is a 14. Don't forget your blue Loctite when you put the new one on. But let me knock this off real quick. By the way, I'm keeping the same pitch of tooth. This is a 41 rear tooth. I don't know if you can see it or is it coming in clearly, but it's 41 in the rear. The other sprocket that I have is also a 41. All right, so as you can see, the rear new sprocket is a 41 too. And I don't know about you guys, but I just like opening new things. Shiny things! And, oh, okay, I was about to say, I don't have any luck taking this off, but it's off. So again, 520, 41 rear. The difference in weight. How was this? This is 525 and 41 tooth. I don't know if it's coming up, but there it is right there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy is clean. Now that we got the driven rear sprocket on. All right, so now let's talk about this front sprocket. All right, we got the front sprocket on, letters facing out. When you're opening your new chain, always look out for that link. Master link. You need this, don't lose this. All right, now let's lay both chains out next to each other. Man, that gold chain looks nice, baby. Hey, see what I mean? So I just got to break this off, which I'll do right now. I know there's gonna be people out there that say, he didn't cut the chain. Well, I cut the two links off, and now the chains are exactly the same length from end to end. Now that I got the real wheel on the bike, not tightened down, I'm gonna put the chain, put the bike on the ground, tighten down both bolts. We're ready to ride. Man, the bike looks cleaner already. The black will hide all that dirt. I just like it so far. Get you a little bit of lube. Bro, you don't need a lot. You don't need to be splashing all over the place. Just a little bit. 1, 2. Put 2 rings. Then a little bit on the inside of the top part. Put it on the bike. That's all the lube you need right there. Some of y'all be putting so much. You like, man, that's how you. All right. So now that I have this in place, it's not pinched on and pushed on just yet. All right. So this part's the easiest part. Basically, what I'm doing now is I'm gonna flare out this part of the nut just a little bit to where this master link won't ever come off, regardless of how fast I'm going. YouTube, I purchased this thing here, you see, right when I got this bike. A lot of you guys might remember this in the videos from before, but ever since I purchased this has made chain adjustments so much easier, no guessing, making sure both sides are the same, none of that stuff. Watch out, well, you can't see how fast I do this, but this, once these two lines line up and it turns green, I know the chain is perfectly set to when the bike was, when I originally bought the bike. All right, guys, went for a ride today. Like I told you I was gonna go for a ride, and man, it's beautiful. But I got to say, major difference. 520 conversion, major difference. This kit with the chain and sprocket setup makes the bike ride so much smoother. I feel like my acceleration is a lot better. Again, a lot of times I feel like it's a placebo effect. You do a change to your car or bike, all of a sudden things feel different. It could be in my head, I don't know. But I feel like I'm not twisting my throttle as much trying to get the bike to get up to speed. So guys, I want to thank you guys. Wait, before I go, I want to ask you, what do you guys think about the gold chain and sprocket setup on the ZX10R? Like, come on, put some comments down below. Let me know if you like this setup or not. I actually love it. I enjoy it. The bike is so much different, so much more quicker on acceleration than I feel like it was with my stock setup. But is the stock gearing 17 in the front, 41 in the rear? The only difference is that's the rear is aluminum and it's 520 pitch. And yeah, that's it, baby. So I want to thank you guys for watching the ZX10R chain and sprocket replacement on the ZX10R. Hope that you guys have a wonderful day.